from the onset, before even coming to the level of quality of service, I think the young people have seen us doing a lot of things in the county. This is reason for which they call us.
What are some of those things?
We provide a computer service provisions for young.
Are you still providing that? Is that the one right down on a Phoebe parking there in Banga?
No, Ganda parking. We have.
That's Ganda parking.
Ganda parking. Yeah, we have.
Are you still operational?
Our commercial got brands in 2021, and we are in the process of completing renovation very soon to have effective provision to the young people in the county in general. So we have our provision of services like computer working. We have services like buying for young people, model bank for work and pay. We have services for macro loan given to people with low interest, and at times we don't take interest and then they refund the money in a safe means where you don't bring lending to us or any means of taking money, huge money for you to impede you to leave the county. We have continued to reach out to provide scholarship for young people who are deserving to enroll in schools that they desire for.
What kind of what level?
We have
secondary, tertiary, or
primary level.
Primary level.
Primary level, because a country of development, you have to look at the foundation, and we as a foundation, we want to grow the young people. So therefore, we desire to support the young people at this stage, and when we complete that level, we are giving the service to serve. We become tertiary level and programs that will become lasting for all skilled and unskilled or educated or semi-skilled professional person to go to the level to have their knowledge in a direction. Like we look at the tie and dagging. Tie and dagging could be one program that we also want to run in Bong County that people will make money out of, right? People go to Ivory Coast, Guinea, and get tie and dag clothes and bring to Liberia and sell. We can have our industry. So on our foundation, we have the industrializations of what we call the liberalization policy, where you can have a tailoring shop to produce uniform for schools. But then you have employment within the young people arena, where you can have agriculture component. On our program, we have agriculture components that it cannot only be the means to provide food for ourselves, but a means to employ young people in the county. You have Taylor Farm. Taylor Farm is a vacuum of land lying in Bong County, right? That land was taken from the Bong County people with little of nothing. We can still arrange with the family of the Taylor family to open that farm for huge investment of the county development agenda to have a county farm that the county can grow and harvest and have our employ young people that they cannot leave to go to Maigibi or Cape Mon or Roses or Grants or Sando to dig a diamond or gold, where someone are then caught in illicit mining, the loss their life in those processes. So on our foundation or on our services in the county, when we are given the chance to serve as senator for Bong County, we ensure to provide those services for the young people in the county as a large. We want to have a legislative support to people with disability. We are committed to promoting inclusive and supporting individuals with disability through dedicated interactive. We will ensure that they have access to resources and opportunities for their personal and professional growth. What do we mean by this? We want to see that people who are disabled, who are now moving people, can have their own potential in developing themselves, can earn their own money, can be a bankers. Today, if you move in Monrovia, in Bong County, you see people who are just floating and are not opportune to have jobs.
You have a very huge plate, Amos Barbu. Why such a huge plate? You haven't been elected by the people of Bong. You're going with this kind of huge plate, and the people's expectations will be high.
This tells you that we have sat back for a wise and long period of time in the career to see the challenge that the people are facing in Bong County, in the country at large. So as such, and coming to tackle those challenges and fight for those challenges to redeem the people from those challenges, we see the need that people of the county can have themselves cross-cut in those sectors that we have them affected or neglected by the people of the county. Over the times, you look at the people of Bong County, we have travel setting in Bong County. And people of travel setting, 2011, when the leadership of Bong County got elected, they went to where they neglected people of tribal regions, where the name of you not born from Bong County, you can obtain scholarship. We see that those are denying of people who are paying taxes to the Liberian government. They are right, and they have had their time to.
Are you talking about the Madam Swagogo scholarship?
Scholarship and the land grant scholarship by themselves. The county scholarship.
There was an influx of people on those scholarship slots. I was on Coditon at the time, and I saw a lot of young people.
And the vetting process were not merit. The vetting process was somehow depriving many young people who.
Why do you think it was that way?
Why is it that? Because of the cruelty and the neglect that the dealership have for all of
from the side of whom?
From the side of the entire dealership of the county by then. Because if you are given a chance to serve and lead a people, you are to preside over them and provide them the equal opportunities given you or given for them, right? Madam Swako, scholarship is not a personal money. It's a government taxpayer money that is being raised through government funding that come to the county. But people are deprived. You have to go from Banga and go to your district to get a scholarship from those places. You have to leave from your community and go to your clan and get a scholarship. Allies, what did they dissolved the scholarship? They said they will give the county level, district level to have their own provision over the scholarship. What they did next, they dissolved the entire scholarship.
What did it do?
Thereby making the scholarship the dream of young people to become perpetually hoping on them to be a beggars. Nowadays, many young guys in Bong County, they use them as a tools to insult other leaders before they get opportunity of scholarship or such. If you cannot strive by those means to get to the level, you are deprived, you are not going to be accepted on scholarship. So on our leadership as a young person that we see ourselves that we cannot continue to be a beggars or better beyond those leaders who are treated in that kind of from a manner, we want to provide them a legitimate scholarship that people of Bong County can see themselves as an agons of change, that people of Bong County can see themselves as a own of a resource that come back to their county for their inclusive representation and governance. So that being said, the Madam Sako scholarship was later on diverted to incorporated by Madam Joy Howard Taylor through Marvin Cole. We don't know the status of that scholarship as we speak. I think Marvin Cole will come and clarify the incorporation of that scholarship.
Honorable Cole, please.
Honorable
sitting lawmaker.
Honorable Cole and Madam Joy Howard, I incorporated the Madam Suako Lengren scholarship that was incorporated by Honorable Cole by then. And he ran a scholarship all day long, and we can have here and But we want to say that if we are given a chance to serve, it will be legislated. It can be incorporated by an individual, but rather for the county, that will be used for each intended citizen of the county, regardless of your status, regardless of your income, regardless of your tribal affiliation, regardless of your origins. You will benefit from the scholarship and go to school and earn your degree and come back and provide a service to the county and the country at large.
Okay, Amos, let's look at your agenda. There are numbers. Specifically, what are the most prioritized ones that you want to be looking at if today you were given this chance to represent the people of Bong County at the Liberian Senate?
Today, my first and foremost priority is going to be looking at the young people in the county. Next to that, I'll look at the women to empower them business-wise, economic-wise, and educational-wise to become stronger. What youth and women are given priority and preference in these processes? Because every developing country, you have to live on the brain of a country of such. And as such, the dream of the young people are being drilling down on a daily basis when they are not going to school, they are sitting at a shop, they are moving with no directions. So we want to provide them this opportunity to get a school. We want to provide an opportunity to get a job. We want to provide an opportunity to get better working environment where they can have employment as a young person. So thereby providing a means of agriculture. We will go into agriculture as a county to own a farm like a county. That farm will not only be to make rice to eat, but it's going to create opportunity for young people that will be a source of income for them, that it will be a source of generating revenue for the county, that will be a source of creating attraction to investors to Bong County. Mind you, if we were to go to rice farming in Bong County to produce rice and to raise cattle or palm, we could raise cattle as well, right? Now look at, for instance, you're going to produce rice. The rice process there, you're going to use the rice dust, the rice feed for the sheep, for the goat, or for the hog, and you're going to feed the hog with those things. And if you're going to produce a palm oil, the canna cake from that place, you can use canna cake, you can face canna oil soap, you feed goat with the canna cake as well, and you have a good goat. You can raise chicken as well. You have a big poultry in the county. And then by that, you have investors being attracted to the county by coming on a weekly and daily basis to buy those things for their program or fees or activity that they may be involved into Asa, Banga, and that could be attraction to Bong County. Look at Patawi. We could have a paved road from Phoebe Junction to Patawi, where we could have a resort in a place that people from Monrovia, Mangibi, Bassa, Riverside could fly and come there and stay for a week or two to spend a first and wonders of the life that God has given Bong County. So we'll be looking in the direction that could create an opportunity for young people employment in that direction. Let's look at the security status for the county. Over the time, the security of Bong County had not been given the needful services to provide and that security watch for the county. We're going to ensure that the security and the nurses and the policing are given key attention for in the county and our leadership as county leadership, that they could have a car, they could have an extended education for themselves. Most security personnel are high school graduates, and they earn from their salary and their from wages are very low. We know this. We have to see that we augment their salary and give them welfare services that could live and improve themselves in a well-being society. Because in every developing country, if you were to see yourself developing and protected, you have your security intact. Today, we have a $1 million draws cash in Liberia because of poor security border entry, right? It didn't just keep from under the ground and pull those in Liberia, but rather because of security pool connections, you have those infiltration of drugs. And who are the affected beneficiaries? The young people. Their daydreams have been destroyed by the day on the day. And there's a new drug they call Kush. Kush is now destroying the young people on a daily basis that we need a vigorous security alarms to be raised and government should call an emergency for the Kush.
Amos, you said initially on this platform, you said the young people asked you some years back from Kokoya district, and you consulted your boss, the vice president. She was senator then, and you consulted her as to whether it was a good thing for you to undertake, and she gave you the go ahead. As we speak, how is it with you and the vice president? You still work with her as a media officer?
Yeah. Well, the vice president has been a great woman in this country. She respects human labor and she respects young person, opportunity for young person to serve in her office. And since 2013, I started working with the vice president. I'm still working in her office.
Is she blessing? Has she given you her blessing?
Madam has been a blessing to us, and
that you have a free way to go to the Senate.
The fact that we have worked with her and support her and have these endeavors for success in these places, we are blessing, and she's blessing to us as well.
Did the vice president tell you when she was senator that she caused some difficulties as a senator, and you as a young man going there to represent huge population?
Yeah, she has some challenges, and many times in this county setting, and she want like fight back, and she want to like this is for this district, this is for this district, and the majority carry away, and she will be like disenchanted on the process. Like once a county machine will be paid for, and she told the county people that look, this machine is a fabricated machine, it's not a machine that we should accept. And the caucus have robbed us as, which I'm esteeming myself. I don't want to be in the midst of the bad leaders of this county, and this machine was not good, and like. People say, look, you are Nazi. They told Madam that you are Nazi, everything you look like to be bad. And what she said exactly came to pass. So those are things like Madam was telling us that those are challenges, right?
So you expect them ahead of you?
We expect them. And this is why these elections going to bring new breed of young people in leadership, because we have been victim of bad breed of leadership. We're going to have a new breed of leadership.
What is your strength in Bong County, Amos Barbu? You're hearing the names of great people, people who've contested in past elections and who've worked in appointed positions in government, and they are contesting in Bong County for the Senate. And
you are the top of great people. I'm one of the greatest person among everyone of them. The names. The top three, I'm the first one.
Who are the top two?
The top two is Amos and Jonik Bay.
Amos, you are the first one?
Of course. Amos and Jonik Bay is the top two. Of course. Amos and Jonik
Bay. We have the District 5 representative, Edward Kafia
himself. Kafia has been given 12 years service to provide and represent the people of Bong. He had never called one day community town hall meeting for report.
You are not in his district. You don't have to say that. Let's leave Kafia. We are discussing him as a person. So I just wanted to know the top people, the top two.
The top two is Amos Barbu and Johnny Behe.
So you are fighting by the appearance of Johnny Behe in the elections?
Besides, Johnny Behe is not either seated. I'm not seated there.
I really wish to have had Mr. Pei in studio.
I wish to come and see him to confront him.
He has another engagement somewhere.
You pay the two of us here on show to tell us what you can offer to the Bong County people.
He's a citizen of Bong County.
No, I'm not denying that United States of Bong County. I want to know what he has to offer to the people, because people have been voting on expectation in Bong County, thereby making their dream to die, right? We want to be real on record of what we can provide to the people of Bong County, not to come and dish up money to people without any promises, without any tangibles of record I can trace you that you say, I didn't see this.
Amos,
we are evicting of the Latupa issue. That's why I went to Bong County people that I wanted your vote.
We're not going to Senator Tupa. Not because he's your major rival, because you've just confessed his name, because you have confessed that Tupa's name, he's a major rival to you. But let's leave Senator Tupa. Senator Tupa, let's leave him.
And we have to tell the people that he didn't promise, and we should not allow people to be seated and giving state power of Bong County.
Senator Tupa was just finishing like 5 years for the vice president. So let's leave him on the side. We're not discussing Senator Tupa. We're discussing you and the top two persons that are ahead of you.
The top two is one is Amos Barbu, and the next is Johnny.
How did you weigh yourself?
I weigh myself because the young people, we are about 65 to 75% of the voting population in the country, and from rich, I am a breed.
How do you go about meeting your constituents? Bong County is a big place, and you know Bong County politics doesn't disappoint. It's very tough.
I will tell you, I served as secretary for NPP for the past 13 to 17 years in Bong County, and where I work with the 13 administrative district with 42 clans in Bong County, with record of them, you won't believe what I'm telling you. And I can tell you now, I can bring my phone to you. You see text messages going to everyone every day asking for their support, and we talk on a daily basis. Right, that tell you that I'm connected to the people. I've been working with the people over the times. I work with the vice president.
What's your financial value economically? Let's look at your economic value, because you should have a great asset now. You have a huge asset. So let's look at your value. Is it something around $50,000 US or what?
It's not about 50,000.
Are you in million?
I have 1,000 or plus what have you. But I have been able to pay.
What's the value?
Taxes. What I pay taxes is what value.
Because I'm asking these questions because elections are expensive, man.
The expense of election.
Do you have money to buy motorcycles for campaign purposes?
Well, we are moving to places.
Do you have vehicles?
We are moving to places.
There's not a broke election.
There's not a broke elections, but we are moving to places. We are not walking by line to get to places. We are getting to places where we deserve to go. So we are not coming to sit there and do a forensic discussion with people that we have this worth of incomes, right? What to maneuver and work with, little incomes that we earn, we're going to use that to get to our districts, to get to our county, to get to our clan, to get to our major towns in these elections. So, and the election is going to be a wonderful election because the people are going to make that sound decision on who they want to be elected to serve their term of 9 years to provide a tangibles, not a lyrics, not a rally making. We're not going to the Liberal Senate to be a rally maker to the county, right? This is a charity center. We're going to provide a service provision. So we have charity provisions providers for Bong County, right? We are going to ask them to provide themselves, to continue themselves to provide the charitable services that they need to provide for the less fortunate, the underprivileged people, where people who are lacking policies and governance, we can come and provide our policy and governance control over them because we come from the administration background. We'll continue to work and provide those services that they need as county. So therefore, we are not going to be looking at we have made us how to come and post. We can call.
Money will come.
Now money will come. We can call people. Yeah.
What's the connection internationally?
When you talk about connections, we have the connections, and whenever the country is given a chance to ask me to serve, my connection become wide open that I can move out there.
Do you have friends in the US?
I have friends.
Like you bring tangibles?
I have friends. I have relatives. I have parents in the States. So it's not something like.
So you rely on the money of your parents in the States?
It's not I'm a working person.
I hope you're not going to waste your parents' money on these elections because you might not even have the force to win the elections.
Good for you. Why do you determine that?
I'm just sensing something.
The sense is not factual. What you're sensing is that I am the next senator of Bong County.
The next senator.
Where they turn up, where they call for the young people.
Are you aware the same group that come for you, that the same group that you go to the other people?
We have commitments. We have committed people. Even though people maybe I talk to and call for a meeting or not a day money I scarce on the market, people are hungry, people are deprived, not giving better job, people are being kept perpetually become a beggars to those politicians who are kept them in the dreams of hope and they are hopeless. So now I'm getting our dreams, I'm getting our hope for this time around that I, Amos Barbu, will provide a quality leadership when given a chance to serve.
Who are those lawmakers you are currently friendly with in Bong County? We have 9 lawmakers, 2 senators, and 7 representatives. Who are those that you are friendly with? You take telephone and call them. for advice, legislative advice on proceedings, and they gave you those advice.
That's why make me to be a young great leaders. I told all the lawmakers for the Bong County, even asking for their request and support. You won't believe.
So you asking Senator Tukpa for his support?
Senator could support me because he has served as father for the
You
country.
want him to give you money? So you want him to dish out his money, his campaign money to you?
I need him to support me.
In what way?
To support me, to tell people, vote my son.
Vote this man. But you ask people to support
him. Of course, you got to support me because this thing, that why is unmovable. He is crying. That why has served and he has been retired from Cottington. That one year and
he's left legacies, potential legacies.
We don't want to dispute that fight. We don't want to dispute that fight. But the matter of fact, he has served, whether he said negative or 0+1, the matter of fact, he has served. That time of service is appreciated.
How do you grade the caucus, the Bong County Legislative Caucus for now, Amos, as a young man? Be very sincere. Let's be sincere here, because you want him to become a legislator. And listen, so you need to be sincere, because tomorrow others want to be, you will expect others to be sincere to you or judge you by your sincerity at the Capitol building.
But let's look at the grading in various sector. If we were to look at the caucus first, I get an F.
You gave them F?
F.
Why? Are you not seeing tangibles? Are you not seeing the workings of the caucus?
This thing, the caucus are working for themselves. People elect you to work for them. And if you are given a chance to serve, to be asking people to serve you, or you serving the people, and then you're making a decision that they're not informed of, that is not a service that you are running. It's something that you feel is a will you're giving them.
Do you think you can have a smooth ground, Amos, if you can grade the current legislative caucus of Bong County as having F, and now you want to become a senator? If you win tomorrow, 2024, you get inducted into office, and you will be among those same caucus members. Some of them will remain, some of them will be going for only a sabbatical, and you'll be among them.
The caucus of Bong County,
you have a smooth ground if you can classify them as people who got F.
There's a new breed of caucus going to come on board.
So you think all of them are going to be changed?
The fact that we are going for race, the fact that we're going to race, we are going to change majority of them. If one or two will come back, like 2014, I know one or two will come back, and we're going to be challenging them that we deserve a change, automatic change, because we cannot have a county. You cannot have a county sitting for past 2-3 years. You can have a county, you can have a financial report to the county for 2-3 years. Then you say you should have A or B. I can't give A, I give F. If possible, someone will get happy. The CAFIA got happy in the past RA report. I mean F.
Why are you emphasizing on our CAFIA and Senator Tukpa? Are these people your major rivals? You're afraid of them. Do you see them in your dream?
They're not a threat.
Do you see them in your dream?
I don't see them in my dream. They're not a threat either. But
you're afraid of them because you're just talking about them.
I want to tell who they are. Right? I want to just dig on their secret out to where they have stand and what they have brought the Bong County to shame with, right? So, as such, we maintain to tell the Bong County people that these people do need change of service. If you were to go to work, what I said, Jenipe and I, right? CAFIA is, if you give CAFIA a chance, or CAFIA a chance not to serve, it's going to be a retirement job for him. He got no time to lose for Bong County. He got nothing like to regret for Bong County again, and along after 9 years. Nothing got to regret. He will be like, oh, I reached himself. CAFIA is now rich in the county. Just 12 years service. But you cannot see road here. Last year in Gamon. To get to Gamon, the road is very ugly in Kokoya district, in Swako district. Right? And that tells you that if you were to go to work and get CAFIA a chance to serve, you become a perpetual beggar to CAFIA in Bong County. We cannot be sitting as young people, going to be a beggars to our own resources.
It must
be a crying wolf or crying baby.
Where are you hanging your political jacket?
In terms of what?
Where are you going politically? Do you have a political party, or are you going independent?
No, for now we are with the ACO, and ACO.
All Liberian Coalition?
All Liberian Coalition party ticket.
That's an old party. Why did you decide going there?
Why make it old party?
But they've been around for years, for decades, and we haven't seen.
We didn't go for party
need a result
because of what is just coming out with, right? You look at the party, what it stands for.
Why didn't you go on the CDC and yeah?
I'm telling you, you don't just go on party because of party. You go on party, what it stands for. ACO stands for Inclusive and Equal Opportunity Division for people, and which I believe in one, right? equal opportunity for the citizens of the country. And the county where I hail from, Bong County, want to be marginalized and deprived many opportunities by young people. I think taking my jacket to Akko, it will get dry and I will get iron and I will have a steam well and I could move in a full and good corridor. Therefore, my supporters and supporters of Akko's, I'm going to ask them this morning that I stand to support Akko and Akko should stand to support me in this election.
When were you presenting your nomination package?
I did my nomination since June 29, 9:45 a.m. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listeners, you're listening to the Super Morning Show here on ELBC Radio 99.9 and other frequencies across Liberia. I guess Bong County is locked down to this presentation. You have one of your sons who is vying for the Senate in October 2023. He's Amos Barbu. He's my guest on the program this morning. I know you are out there and you want to maybe asking some questions. Please, we don't want you to attack personality. We need a civility on this platform. That is what this platform is meant for. So you can call on 0880-514-096, 0880-514-096, or 0778-501497. 0778-501497. You can call and let's hear you this morning. Amos Barbu is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Marvin.
Good morning, sir.
This is Thomas Ndima, and I call you from Zuba Town.
Let's hear you, Thomas.
Supporter of the Unity Party.
Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. Thanks to Mr. Barbu that is in studio. But to actually tell him the truth, he just want to be a partaker of the election. The election in Bong County will be between Kapia, Edward Kapia, and Johnny Pay. One of them will be a senator for Bong. Thank you.
That's your view. Thank you. Good morning.
One of them will be a senator for Bong. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Sewan, calling from Yedere Junction, son of Paul Bong County, specific for Palestine.
Let's hear you quickly.
I appreciate the studio get this morning. He's an energetic guy, a young guy who having this dream for our county, for our district, to see things being proper arranged according to the rule of law. But the struggle continues. He just started the struggle. You got to be patient and adjust the issue and how to handle the whole thing and in the struggle already. To open a gateway that if there are some parts or he not make it this year, or Senatorial, he still have more time ahead, so he can cool down. I saw a post on social media and he started send.
Okay, thank you. Morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Evan. This is Austin Lee. I call you from district number 3, Bong County.
Let's hear you from Bong County.
Yeah, 3, Bong County.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to ask the aspirant in studio. But Amos, what have been some of the initiatives you are embarked on in district number 3, more especially Bong County?
Thank you. Morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Please go ahead quickly.
Yeah, my name is Jerry.
Let's hear you, Jerry.
Let me say good morning to Mr. Amos Barbu. Amos been moving for a long time from Bong County, for motorcycle day. I want to encourage him as a young man to move forward with supporting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
I'm Aboti Doro calling from Banka, represent parties in the community.
Let's hear you from Banga.
First of all, I'll tell thank you, and I appreciate him for his effort. And I'll tell him, welcome, and we'll be with you until we see the end. And I'll tell him to take my number the day he get back to Banga. Then he contact me. I have people for him also. I already organized a group for him.
Call your number.
My name is Aboti Dolo.
Call your number. Amos is, yeah.
0775.
Go ahead.
0775 869620.
Okay, thank you so much. 0880-514-096. Amos Barbu is Senatorial Aspirant in Bong County. He's here. And good morning.
Good morning. This is Super Jackson. I call from Banga, Bong County.
Let's hear you from Banga.
Thank you so much. I want to say thank you to Mr. Barbu in studio. And I want to also say thank you to you for the premise you laid, because he went there to speak for himself, not to speak for other people.
Okay. Thank you so much. 080514096. 080514096. You can call and let's hear you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, this is Wilson Bena, calling from Grand Cape Mount County.
Let's hear you from Cape Mount.
Yeah, so my brother is serious there. You know, we need someone who has development in them. So we are looking at Johnny Pay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait for the next time, brother.
Thank you. 080514096, 077 8501497, 0778 501497, or 0880514096. You can call and let's hear you this morning on the Super Morning Show. Amos Barbu is my guest on the final lap of the program. Good morning.
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 My name is Jansen Gege, and I did join a conversation from Monrovia.
Jansen Gege, you in Monrovia now? You in Bong?
Yeah,
okay, let's hear you quickly, Jansen. Jansen, you come in broken or?
Thank Amos Barbu for the step taken. You know, elections is about competence. I love him. He has opened a corridor for more young people.
Okay. Thank you. You got it already. You can. Yeah. Morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you quickly. We don't have time.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was on the line, but
please go ahead.
So I'm saying thank you for the privilege you laid, because if you go in studio, you go in there to sell yourself, not for other people. And the fight is don't pay for the bonkies. And we are the electors, we decide who to be senator and who not to be senator. So Mr. Barbu, thank you. You will come to Banga and we stay here within Bong County. So we will decide who is the strongest person and who.
Okay. I'm going to take 3 more calls. Then I'm going to Mr. Barbu to just wrap up because we have an OB coming up very shortly from Central Monrovia. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, brother. Very serious.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you quickly, Chief, on 10 seconds.
My family calling from the Kenya Person Street, Barbu County, one of Bong County, 4 years.
Please go ahead.
Look, let me say thank you to your serious guest for what you did. You know, sometimes they can say the good thing, but we don't see it when they win. So I'm asking now, Bong County for every one of us. If we get our vote, Europeans do something better, and put Bong County together, do something better there. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we leave it like that and go to Mr. Barbu to just address the concerns quickly because 10 o'clock is a major OB this morning. So let's hear you, Mr. Barbu.
Thank you so much, and I want to say thank you to Ebert Dolo for the provision and the willingness to serve us, to work with us, to make the dream realized. And for the caller who made a call to ask for my personal initiative or involvement in the county as a young person, I think if you have been in Bangladesh number 3, or maybe you have been a paid call, but you may know what I've been involved in the Banga City region, where I grew up, where I did everything. In the first place, I had this opportunity to provide young people scholarship on the Maswako scholarship in the office of vice president. I presided over that scholarship and provided opportunity for many young people with no damn thing from any young person. And I'm on record to tell you to challenge any young man that will say everyone has served in this capacity in the office of the vice president, took money from us to have a role on scholarship.
Okay.
I think by that, I'm a tangible person. I'm free person from corruption and depriving people from not getting a benefit.
You free yourself now.
Of course, I'm free from this.
You auditor general. You auditor.
So the next issue has to do with the county uniformation, right? We want to have the county to be unified as a young person. And if we are given a chance to serve, we want to see that the county have that unity among themselves. The leadership can have that unity, peace point to be smoking, and we can have a Senatorial hall that all citizens of Bong County can feed themselves and see themselves in the governance of our county, that yes, indeed, there's a county that we deserve as people of Bong County, not to be tearing each other apart.
Thank you.
So the young people keep the hope that we never would never compromise their hope and aspiration for a little of nothing. People thought that we could not reach the level we want to be paid for along the route, but I can tell you and I assure that we are going to be the next level of Bong County, and we'll provide and represent you on a larger scale. We are with expectation not be taking down the dream. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amos Barbu. I wish you success as campaign will be officially opening on the 5th of August. Maybe you'll be launching very soon as well, maybe in August or September, or you'll be launching in October.
We're launching the 6th day of the election, the very day they announced the elections.
The very day they announced the campaign.
The campaign, I'm telling you now, we have, I can say, 500 flights going inside Nana. So
Okay.
we are ready. I'm telling you, we are ready as young person. We are not going to sit and wait. Now we have about 1,500 flights ready to go to Saturday now, as I speak to you now, right?
Thank you.
For instance, to take that delivery of that flight to the Saturday district, we'll be waiting for the day of the campaign opening. We get it off to the county.
Amos, I know you will cross all the little rivers, but when you get elected now, you will be wearing your costume every day. You to Capitol building.
I believe I don't wear anything more formal clothes. I like my short stuff like this. They kind of swearing, and I can move on to do my work easier. That can be over heavy. You know, this work that we're going to take from young people is a task to reach up to every corner of the county. So we're not going to wear a coat or shoes. You see me like young men move to preserve and provide service for the young people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amos Barbu.
Thank you so much.
Amos Barbu is a senatorial aspirant in Bong County. Of course, he's been my guest on the final lap of the Super Morning Show. Until tomorrow, when the Super Morning Show returns, my name is Melvin Stewart. Thanks to all of you who've been listening. And never mind to the primary presenter of this show, Saba Judge, who is under the weather. Never mind, Chief. Hope you get well and return on this. Dama wa for final. Thank